Does it matter if you have the aux headphone?
No. Hang on. Alright. So.
What up, people, friends?
Hey, we're back. So. Anyway.
And it's sorry.
Alright, so yes, we named this one Metro, you have a bad night, are you racist? And the reason for that is you targeted 3 people out of, we can't even legitimately count of how many cars were in that park, because in reality, that's how many there were. So you targeted the white Lexus. 2 of them came in, targeted a white Lexus.
So a single white female.
A single white female. She's done nothing wrong. She's been in that park a similarity to our time, not the full length, but similarity.
The only
Hang on. She's been targeted by other cops. Never had a problem. They never gave her a ticket, never arrested her, nothing.
The only thing imaginable I can think of why they targeted her is she does not have a plate on her car.
Yeah, well, she doesn't have a plate on the car, and it's all like you can't see in. I understand that. That's not really much of an issue. What I have an issue with is then the one cop leaves, and the other one literally swings around, goes to the
white couple.
But now, hang on. This is why I'm making this video. He targeted us, but he looked at me and said, "You." He didn't look over and say to my wife, "You also need to leave." He only said me. So I'm thinking in my head like, huh, that's interesting. Well, you can't tell my wife to leave because you didn't tell her to leave. You told me to leave. Huh, that's very funny.
I can hide you in the apartment on the ground.
Exactly. Like, in reality, she could go back to the park, right? And he could roll up and say, "I thought I told you to leave." I'm not trying to be rude, but you told my husband to leave. Well, I meant you too, but you didn't say me. See, that's where he's got to be careful, because he can't get her for trespassing because she's the driver. He targeted the passenger. Second or third but not least, then he decided, hey, I'm still having a bad pissy night. Let me go down the other way and see who else I can harass. He targets a black couple. Literally pulled right behind their car, their van. Told the driver to get out of the car. He gets out of the car. So doesn't the lady. He puts them against the cruiser. Why? You mean to tell me somebody called the cops on 2 different cars? Get the fuck out of here. I don't care what they know. I don't care who they are.
Why didn't we get taken out of our vehicle?
Yeah, how come you didn't take us out of our vehicle? That's the problem.
She didn't get out of her vehicle either. It was only the black couple.
Exactly. We didn't get pulled out of the car, and neither did that white Lexus chick. But the black people did.
Coincidence?
Coincidence, isn't it? And it's very fucked up, because you know what? Again, I said in the video, all cops have cameras on them. So, you mean to tell me, Lombardo, you're cool with that? You don't see that problem. There's 2 of us. There's one in the Lexus, and then 2 black people. Huh. Yeah.
You didn't target the Indian people?
Yep, you didn't target the Indian people. So there's a problem, big one. And yeah, I'm going to go down Monday, and I'm going to film, and they're going to have an issue on their hands. And I'm going to say, look, we can make this better. You let us do what we're doing. We haven't done anything wrong. And they can say, oh, well, you're trespassing. Okay, maybe you're not paying attention, or you knocked your head on something. We've been there for almost a year. A year. That's a long time. And we've had plenty of cops come through there. Plenty. Shine their lights on us, everything. They never had said anything to us. Nothing. I even had the goddamn park police card in my wallet. And the guy even legitimately told me, if you catch things on camera and stuff like that, let me know. Here's my card. So that should tell you something right there. I was just like, animal control. Come on. We're not in this park to harm anybody and do stupid shit. We're goddamn grown adults old enough to be half the people we talk to, their parent.
Okay, you never eat this all that much.
Well, come on now.
But no, you're right.
But it really gets under my skin, because it's like, wow, what are you doing to yourself, dude? You're making the rest of the force look stupid. Legitimately dumb, just because you're having a bad night. Well, I'm sorry you got your panties in a bunch.
Maybe he shaved his pubes wrong.
Here's
my question for all of our subscribers, or anybody that's watching this. If you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on Las Vegas Metro Police? Are they racist? Are they full of corruption? Do we need to dive into this and pull things out?
We just stumbled upon a story about Joseph Lombardo. Oh my God.
Wow.
It is not even funny. It's like a clusterfuck. Take it over to the right.
You're talking corruption.
You're talking corruption like a motherfucker. And it's very, very, very interesting in detail. And this is coming from YouTubers that have many, many subscribers and many people that agree. Like, it's not even funny. It kind of threw me for a loop.
And we're hooking up with another investigative journalist.
Yep.
Who I'm not going to name yet.
Nope.
To see if he wants to hop on our little journey.
Yeah, because we have a couple people we have to knock a little heads on.
He loves,
like, literally.
He loves putting corruption out there.
Yep. He likes putting the bad ones out there. That
this
should
man
be.
has had death threats.
Yeah, and this is the type of guy that he puts the light on things that should have, like, the light shined on.
Yep.
Because it's so deep and secretive within its own. It's like its own little fucking entity. It's crazy. I was like, oh my God. And I stumbled on this on YouTube. I was like, what?
The shit we've seen the 7 months we've been in this van.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some people wouldn't have been able to handle it.
No, they would have. You either would have bugged out or flipped out because you didn't know how to handle it properly.
Right.
And I even legit, I'm like, damn. We both say it all the time. Damn, I wish I was a cop because the shit you see is not even funny.
Drug
deals,
use.
Yep. And I'm like, wow, like, did that really just happen? Did we really just see that? Like, it kind of say here, get in your lane. What are you doing? There's a car right here.
I was so
Son of a bitch, you're already in your lane. It's not funny.
That is my last day driving.
It's not your last day. Well, it might be.
No.
Well, your driving is getting me amped, and I'm like,
I gotta keep you amped, that's all.
Huh?
I'm just trying to keep you amped, that's all.
Yeah, so you can have your window down. Just trying to freeze me out of the car.
I'm trying to cool him down.
Well, no, because that's the problem with me. I suffer from the bipolar, and now on top of it, PTSD, and then on top of that, you got a cop that's got a twisted panty line. Well, I'm sorry you got a twisted panty line. You need to understand that.
You need to get over your twisted panty line because homegirl got pee.
I understand your cops. Don't get me wrong. Thank you for what all of you do. But the ones that are corrupt and bad, oh, believe me, we're going to find you. And when we do, we're going to put you to the light, and you're not going to like it. It's like a vampire.
Well, it's like that female cop.
Yeah, exactly. She thought she was big and bad and can utilize the system to her advantage, and guess what? Boop, gone.
Okay, I just have a question.
What?
And again, I want people's comments and opinions. You have a female Metro police officer that makes a mental ill person twerk and I think sing.
Alright, you gotta do the speed, babe. It's 45.
Oh, sorry. She also made a homeless man either kick a curb or kick her car because he had a hole in his pants in the crotch, and every time he kicked it, his cock fell out.
Alright, watch your language. It's
Sorry,
great.
his penis fell out. How sick in the brain do you have to be?
Yep, exactly.
To do that to the community that you took an oath to protect.
Yep. Now, you ready for this one? When you have to get a job that requires, like, security guard, watch it, police officer, sheriff, whatever, okay? Typically, you're swearing on the oath or whatever to a degree, but it typically takes it to the point where you have to go to the FBI and blah, 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 which I did. You know what the messed up part is when it comes to a background check? This is why the ones that have mental issues, on your background check, there is no mental check. That's the biggest issue. That's the hurdle that this world has to come over, because you know what? It'll weed out so much. Like, even if you have a mental illness, you can still work to a degree.
But nothing for nothing, though. Not to cut you off. Even if they did a check.
Yep.
They may not have a mental issue before they start the job, but with the shit they see on the job could develop.
But
one.
that's very correct. But here's the problem. Then the people they work for should be saying, "Hey, look, let me evaluate these guys. Let me put them through."
Every 2 years.
Yes, every year.
Every year.
Right off the rip, right after you get done out of training, you should automatically have to see a therapist in that year's time, even through your training. And the reason for that is to make sure still that mentally, physically, and emotionally you're fit to do that job. Because look how many cops have gotten booted out for stupid shit.
Sexual assault.
Yeah.
Theft, corruption, stupidity. I mean, this female cop took video and sent it to her friends.
Yeah, look, I got a mental illness, but in my right mind, I still know right from wrong. I still know, like, that's disgusting. That's like targeting a child, if you really think about it. Because somebody that mental can't really think like we can, or people watching this. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's what irritates me. So if you can do that to somebody that has a mental issue, imagine what they could have done to a child. Your child, our child. Oh my God. And people wonder why we don't have children.
Bingo.
I would be in prison. That cop, oh my God, that cop would have had some problems. Like, you don't even understand.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's a good thing.
God.
Exactly. I would have been like, oh hell no. Hello.
I was going to say something, I forgot.
Well, I gotta take a number 2. I know that.
Well, our subscribers don't want to know that.
I said a number 2. It's not like I said the other things, you know, so I didn't get technical. I could get technical, but I don't. But anyway, go ahead.
Another thing I want to ask our subscribers is if anybody knows of any corruption, be it political, police,
judges, lawyers,
anybody, DM me.
Please.
DM me, because we will.
Oh my God.
Dive into it.
I'll be knocking on the door, like, you got your PB&J and coffee? I'm ready to talk.
PB and fluff.
Yeah, it's PB and fluff.
This is why we say live, raw, and edited. We take you where others won't. We want to get to the bottom of all these issues. You know, everybody wants a better world to live in. You have to get rid of the bullshit in order to have it.
Exactly. See, and I'm the type, even if I have to go to someone's door, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm on public property. I'll ring your doorbell and get on public property.
We are investigative journalists. We will get to the bottom.
Actually, no, you know what you do? You get those glasses that have that, they look like just like her glasses, but in reality, they record. Oh, man, that would be sweet. Like, yeah, so, investigating journalists, I just gotta ask you some questions. And you know when they get butthurt and they get really defensive, they got something to hide. That's when you gotta dig into it.
And also, if anybody wants to come and do an interview with us and be on our channel, if you don't want your face shown, we can
disguise. We can hide your face. We can disguise your voice. That's not a problem.
Yeah, just DM me. Any social media, you can reach me at the X-Viewz with a Z.
We have new equipment coming, so we'll be able to actually record better. And it's
these crap ass phones.
Yeah, 4K. You know, we're going all out on this. It's not too expensive. I think it was like 100 and something. It was less than 120. I know that, but
for the camera.
For the camera.
Yeah. That
was for the whole setup. You get the camera, the tripod.
Are we going with that or the GoPro?
I might get both. Only because the fact the GoPro, I want to mount it on the car. So if a cop says, oh yeah, you were speeding, and this, that, and the other. No, you weren't.
No, the speed Nazi's sitting next to me. I'm not speeding.
Yeah, I'm like, you need to show me how you caught her speeding, because with me in the car, that ain't happening.
And then when he's driving, I get to be speeding. If
it says 35, we're doing 35. If you're doing 36, I'm on your ass.
So I get to do the same.
Huh?
I get to do the same.
Well, yeah, but if I'm doing legit 45, you can't say, boo-boo, you're doing 45. Duh, that's the speed.
No, but I can say, boo-boo, you're doing 46.
See, I'm going to get smart and download the speed, the digital speed things. I hate that thing. Yeah, it's like every 2 increments. I don't want to deal with that. I know they say, well, if you do digital and it's an app, it's an estimate. Yeah, but no, not really. I got apps that I can get real time. So, anywho.
This is why people love us, because we make them laugh.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, you guys, we should have went live the other night when we were Ubering. We had to take 93 south toward Phoenix. Obviously, we weren't going to Arizona, but I think it was Henderson.
Yeah.
And this road legit goes boom, boom, boom. Yo, he had me rolling so hard I almost pissed myself.
Well, the road, I kid you not, was like zoom, zoom. Like it was almost like a slide. And I'm talking in this certain voice, and she was laughing so hard. And I was like, my balls are like.
Oh my God, it was so funny. We laughed so hard I almost had to pull over.
Like it was. I was like, oh my. The road is what threw me for a loop because it was like a windy road. But I'm thinking in my head, like, people, this is a goddamn highway. Why is this road so bad? Oh my God.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
And then the spaghetti bowl. I'm like, oh my God, they need to fix this shit.
Yeah, they do.
This is horrible.
You know, here's my thing.
Now hang on. Now we're coming back to the park, okay? Now I got to use the bathroom. But it might be locked. So if it's locked, not a problem.
Shit out of luck.
No, I'm going.
Oh no, you got a bucket.
Well, I got the bucket, and then as well as there's stores that I can walk into. I'll scout out. I'll let you know how far the distance is. Look at this. There's all these cars in the park. Wow.
No.
And
I bet
look.
you the Lexus is still here.
3:27 at night.
We're staying.
So I was like, wow, are you for real?
What time is the park open?
5 o'clock. Yep, 5 o'clock.
Hour and a half.
An hour and a half. And it'll be funny if he comes back. I thought I told you to leave. The park's open. Yeah, sorry. You can have a good day, though.
Good night. We're going to bed.
Hell, yep, and I'm going to sleep on the roof. Just for someone to call the cops. No, I won't. Well, yeah, I might.
Yeah.
Look at this. Now, we're going to come up on it, okay? We're not judging her. That's her own business. But that white Lexus is still here. Meaning, and the cop even said, if I come back and you're here, so you know what that means, obviously, when they say that.
Well, he didn't say that to us.
No, he said it to the one car, exactly.
So.
All right, I see lights on, so let me see if anybody's in the bathroom. I'm going to bring you right with me, but not to the bathroom. All right, let's see if the bathrooms are locked. No, bathrooms are not locked. All right, so guys, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. All right, we'll hop back on a little bit.